that you've invested from yourselves into this event that we share, that it's part of Hong Seng University. Let me ask you, how many have been to last time? How many of you in the room have been to the G20 here at Hong Seng once before? Raise your hands. So actually very few, yeah? I'd say maybe 10%. So it shows that we're doing this for the first time, but the institution, right, the university is doing this now a second time. And it said 1 is an event, 2 is a pattern, 3 is a tradition. We're not yet there at tradition, but we have now done it twice. And I think doing it a second time helps us to do it more easily, more, every moment is different. Every combination of people and issues. And this one is in Osaka, and Japan has given a special character to the G20 that it is hosting, right? And so I was delighted to have Mr. Abe, very good-looking Mr. Abe, right? I would prefer to see you as the Prime Minister of Japan, but anyway, it is great to see this second simulation here at Hong Seng, and I thank all the directors, the heads of the programs that have come together, James and Galang and others of you who have given leadership to this event. Global. Local, national, global. We should belong to all 3 levels. But how do we belong to this global context? It's something like this, doing things like this, that we can play with the identities of the world that all come together in settings like this. That, you know, we focus a lot on who we are, what we're doing today, or what we're doing next week, or whatever our personal issues are. But then we have to be open to this broader world with all the complexities that are coming together. And this G20 is actually a fragile, I would say, it happens once a year. There's no permanent organization. But it's a moment in which as a globe, we have the 20 leaders of the world coming together in one moment to say, what do we talk about? What is important for us to share as a common problems that we want to solve? And how do we do that? So that's very unique. In the past, we've had, you know, big nations, small nations, middle-sized nations. Of course, that's still there, but there's a concept of calling it rule makers and rule takers. If we're just rule takers, we just take what other people make the rules for us. No, we actually want to be rule makers. We want to participate in shaping the rules by which we live. And that is what the G20 is also about. I think that we are living by global rules, and we belong to a global society, and we need ways in which we identify with that global world where we share common efforts to solve very complex problems that are going to be with us for our whole lives. And I'm very impressed, and I'm very satisfied to see you having done lots of homework. You could not have talked about these issues that we have observed today in your sessions, and of course before that in the Sherpa sessions that you did 2 weeks ago, that you have really connected to these concerns. And there's going to be with you for a long time. And just, in fact, in 2-3 months' time, there will be the real G20 will happen in Osaka. And I am sure that you will watch that. You will attend to those sessions. You will read the news. You will know much more about what they are talking about, what they are working on, what conflicts and issues they are trying to solve together when they meet in Osaka in the middle of June.